Good afternoon and welcome to the Lord's Builders Merchant Stadium here at Pancake Lane as Leverstock Green FC prepare to travel to Walthamstow FC in the preliminary round of the Emirates FA Cup. Joining me shortly and giving me their views on today's match, I shall be joined by Scott McGleish and Ross Bargent. Thank you for joining me, Ross.
Morning, Gary. How are you?
Very well, thank you, yourself.
Good. Very, very much looking forward to today.
We appear to have been introducing a handful of youngsters into our most recent games. What is the importance of this, and what do you bring to the team?
Importance of the youngsters coming through. As you know, we've introduced a new development team this year, so it's bridging the gap between the under-18s, my under-18s from last year, the development team, obviously up to the first team. So it's important that we've got a nice stepping stone for those young lads to step through, not just straight from the 18s to the first team, but they're getting a chance, and playing men's football for the first time, and with an option of hopefully getting into the first team and breaking through.
Okay, I think I got my question wrong anyway then. I think I asked, what do you bring to the team? So Ross, what do you bring to the team?
What do I bring to the team? Just some fresh ideas, Gary. I'd like to think that, with Ferg and Scott, the godfathers of lower league and non-league football, they've got their ideas that they have done for many years. I've got some fresh ideas, for some training, training methods, some tactics, some in-play, kind of corner routines and so on. So yeah, just some fresh ideas, and with a smile on my face, and try and help entertain the boys as well before games.
And what have you been mainly focusing on with the team in training?
Just the usual stuff, the regular stuff, patterns of play and so on. But we've got a shape, a different shape this season that we played to last season. We're also adaptable as well, so we want to make sure that we're not just the same formation week in, week out. We can adapt, and go to a different formation if needs be. So.
And how much of a say did you have in today's lineup?
Not a lot. Not a lot. No, to be fair, I'll leave that. That's Ferg and Scott's the main. We do have a chat, obviously. When we play Tuesday night, when we train Thursdays, we have a little kind of conflab after training over a beer and just and see who's available for Saturday, and then I'll ask Ferg for the outcome.
How do we beat them today?
Hard work, a little bit of luck. Well, plenty of luck. The FA Cup's the magic of the FA Cup. So, but hard work, plenty of off the ball. A bit of quality on the ball. It's the magic of the FA Cup.
Score prediction?
I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 away. A 2-1 win. A late Radu winner.
Ross, thank you very much and good luck.
Cheers, Gary. Thanks, mate.
Good afternoon, Scott, and welcome.
Thank you.
We recently beat White Ensign at home 5-3 with 5 goals between Blunden and Radu. How important is their relationship within the team, and do we have anyone else currently capable of replacing either of this magical duo?
Obviously, should I say, with a strike partnership, it's great to have a good chemistry, be able to read each other's game and help each other out, and that's what you want with strike partners, much as Radu's playing slightly wider lately, but just having that sort of chemistry between each other. And we said it to the two of them last year, if you set each other up, you'll actually score more goals than just trying to shoot, and that's a big thing for me. It doesn't matter who scores for us, it's we score as a team, and you saw that in that game. Radu probably set up 2, scored 2, and Blunden scored 3. So yes, Blunden will get the headlines because it's a hat-trick, but Radu's all-round gameplay for the team is perfect. Do we have anyone who can step in? Obviously, George has scored in the last few games. Strikers-wise, we're looking to develop some of the younger ones. We've got Ryan Hennessy been on the bench a few times. We've had Toby on the bench, which them getting in is going to be difficult the way the two boys are playing. But yeah, there will be boys who have to come in and step up and score goals when they inevitably have their sort of dry patch.
Sure. And looking at today's lineup, we've got some more youngsters coming in again. How do you prepare them for such an important game?
It's any other game. Yes, it's FA Cup, and for some of these younger boys, it's probably the first time they're going to ever experience an FA Cup. But as I say, it's a green pitch, white lines, and the goals are always in the same place. So it's any other game. As much as you can make that feeling become a norm, then it don't really matter about the magnitude of the game.
And how realistic would you say it was that we can actually beat Walthamstow? And have we had to work on anything extra, especially for today's game?
We've not worked on anything extra. We've been trying to just build our own game plan, which we want to see flourish throughout the season. I mean, it's a cliche, but for us, the bread and butter is the league. Of course it is. Are we going to go and win the FA Cup? no. And I can categorically say we definitely won't win the FA Cup, but can we win this tie? Yes, we can.
Score prediction for today?
I think it's going to be tight. I really do. I think it could be tight. I think if we can get the first goal, we could go on and win 2-1. I think if they get the first goal, then it could be a 1-1 draw and come back here.
Brilliant. Scott, firstly, thank you very much for joining us, and I wish you the very best. And for all of our viewers, stay tuned as we now join Joe for today's lineup.
Let's take a look at today's lineup. In goal, we welcome back number 1, Byfield. The back four consist of number 2, Havill Tierney, number 3, Beach, number 4 and captain, Weeks, and number 5, May. In midfield, number 6, Carruthers, number 8, Pett, and number 10, Connolly. Forwards, number 7, Beckwith, number 11, Stefan Eucher, and number 9, Blunden. On the bench today we have number 12, Collins, number 14, George Mitchell-Gears, number 15, Krasniqi, number 16, Lodovica, number 17, McGinty, number 18, Robinson, and goalkeeper, Darren Bonfield.